The Anker 621 MagGo, a pretty good accessory for your iPhone. Let's check it out. Hey everyone, my name is Brian from Accessify, and like I said, the Anker 621, which I think is a pretty neat little portable battery for your iPhone as long as you have MagSafe compatibility. So without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with the size and weight. So I'm going to be a little specific on the numbers, but I want you to know that I'm doing this because, one, I feel like anyone out there, when they want to know the size and weight of something, I want to get like the most accurate or very, very close dimensions as I possibly can. So here we go, starting off with the length. The length is coming in with a 4.14 inches. The width is coming with a 2.61 inches and a height of 0.46 inches. And the weight is about 132 grams. So that's pretty small. And what's really actually cool is that this device is packing a 5,000 milliamp hour battery inside. I think that 5,000 milliamp hour capacity is actually pretty good, maybe coming into a small little device that just attaches to your phone. Now for me, I'm rocking the 13 mini. So for me, it kind of fills up my phone's battery basically to 100%. As long as I'm not doing anything, then it's at 100%. If I'm actually still using my phone while it's charging, then I probably don't get that full percentage. I probably get around, I think it was like 70, maybe even less. So your mileage may vary on that one. Now, the biggest selling point of the Anker 621 MagGo is the fact that it has basically MagSafe compatibility built into the device. And so all you need to do is take the Anker 621 and your phone and put them together, and boom, the activity light's gonna shine. It's gonna show you how much battery you have left, and it's gonna start charging your phone. Now, unfortunately, this is only Qi wireless charging. So we're only getting a max of 7.5 watts of power going to your phone. Just know that it's not going to be the most efficient way of energy transfer, but it's the simplicity of just taking your phone, putting it together, and you have emergency backup power. Now the 621 has only one port, and that's just a USB-C port. Now what's really cool is that is an in and an out port. Now I have noticed that you unfortunately only get 12 watts of power through that port. But for laughs and giggles, I plugged it into my MacBook, and my MacBook was telling me that I was getting 15 watts. So let's assume that what it's saying on paper is 12 watts. So you're probably wondering, how long does it take to get from completely 0% all the way to maxed out 100% fully charged? Now, I was able to plug this thing into my wall, and I was able to get a total time of 2 hours and 34 minutes to get from dead to full. Do I think that's good? Probably. I had to plug it into a 20-watt USB-C Apple plug. So depending on your brick that you're using to actually charge the device, that will completely vary on the time. But for me, I was using 20 watts, and that's the time that I got. And if I had to go just off that time with 20 watts of power and 2 hours and 34 minutes, I would say that's not terrible. We are rocking with a lower milliamp hour capacity than, like, let's say 10,000 or whatever. So for 2 hours and 34 minutes, I don't think that's bad. So I love being able to use this with my phone, especially my 13 mini, when I have little to no battery, because my 13 mini barely has battery half the time. Now, my issue though is when I do use it to charge my phone or my wife's phone or whatever, I always find that it likes to get warm. Over time, depending on the environment that you're in, if you're just in your house and your temperature's regulated and everything, it should be pretty fine. But if you're like outdoors using it and it's like blaring down sun or maybe in direct sunlight, that thing can get hot. The heating issues for me, I don't think are that much to worry about, but it really depends on how much you're gonna be using this thing. Like if you're always away from the wall or your car or wherever, and you're gonna be using this thing often, I would say that it's probably best to keep an eye on it. Now, often for me, I'm always near the wall, or I'm always in my car or someplace where I can charge my phone. So I only use the 621 really when I just need some emergency power. But for those small times that I do use it, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's probably perfectly fine. I have a bee feeling inside the device is probably some form of like overheating protection and stuff like that. It's probably not something you have to worry about. It's just something that you should probably just be aware of. Now, there are some other models of the 621 that Anker put out. So there's like different ones. One's got a pop socket, one's just got a folding little stand. The other one actually has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery capacity. So there's different models of the 621. I think it's like 622, 623, whatever numbers they are. There's a bunch of them. So maybe if you're not just looking for the basic one that just sticks onto your phone, maybe you need one that has a stand, or you need the extra juice, whatever it may be. You probably want to pick up one of those. I would say the experience is going to be very similar or the same to just the 621. Now, at the time of recording this video, the Anker 621 costs $40. Now, do I think that's great? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that if you're just going to be needing something to keep your phone charged up when you need it, it's pretty good to have. If you're going to be using it all the time, then you probably want something that has a bit higher capacity. But for me, I'm only using it for like emergencies, which is pretty rare, or just times where I'm not near the wall or my car. And for $40, I say it's a pretty good deal. So overall, for me, I actually really do enjoy the Anker 621 MagGo. I think it's a great accessory for your phone in times of need. Let's put it that way. But this is all I have for the rest of the review today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And I hope you enjoyed my first ever video. I'm going to do my best to not only keep my content as freely scripted as possible, because I just like to sometimes ramble or whatever and let it come out, like right now, like what I'm doing right now, you know, just what I'm doing right now. All right. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep rambling on and, you know, doing all these hand motions. But hey, check out the link in the video description if you want to go check out the Anker 621. But hey, hope you have each and every one of you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.